Welcome back, and we are loading into the Rift. MEC versus MAAD City. Game 3. Is it going to be a 3-0 shutout, or are we going to see the reverse sweep here, Diddy?
And in the red corner, we have MAAD City. In the blue, MEC Hysteria.
You had to think about that for a second. You're like, as soon as you started bringing that out, you're like, shit, what do I say after that? And
Who will win? Is that what you asked? My thoughts are, you know, there's this spirit, there's this legend in League of Legends of the reverse sweep. And it's just something that happens in this game every now and then. These players just get possessed, and they just turn it on for 3 games in a row when they're down 0-3. So
when they're down 0-2, they just sell their soul to the devil for that reverse sweep.
Hey, sometimes you got to make deals. Depending on where you are in life, you got to make a deal with the devil. MEC need to send it. Otherwise, it could be a MAAD City sweep here. I think, you know, they're favorited here. They have the momentum. Their draft looks fine. Enemy draft looks execute-based.
Yep.
So really, these players from MEC, they need to play with conviction. They really need to be on point here. But there is a magic out there somewhere, nothing's impossible, and I've seen a lot of surprising reverse sweeps, so we'll see if they can pull it out today.
The thing I'm concerned about for MECs is Nidali. She's one of those champions that it's just hard to execute to the right level necessary to make the pick worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And will Poo Poo be able to do that?
Oh, so Brown Darius has Ghost, and he's walking Leben down, and I think he ghosts
Wait,
here.
he ghosts already? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, he ghosts level 1 with Darius. Look at the, you have to, oh, no way that
he bleed,
kills.
I think he bleeds.
No way. There's no way.
Dude, 5 stacks.
There's no way. He's alive.
Okay.
That would just be so unfair. But yeah, you can't, no shenanigans against Darius level 1 when he takes Ghost. He starts W and literally just autos you and you die.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, love Darius. Great champ.
Mid lane kind of playing out how I expected for Galio-Kiana matchup.
Yeah,
here.
you're a Galio main, right?
Yes. So Galio, my most recent main, you know, I main something new every 3 months when I actually play the game. I haven't been playing as often lately, you know.
But what did you
Busy
learn
life.
on the pick?
What did I learn?
Like, well, you were talking about the Kiana matchup going and how you thought.
So
like, what do you think?
any melee matchup is pretty good, ideal for Galio.
Okay.
As well as especially assassin matchups, at least in my opinion. Of course, Galio, his kit, you think like it's good against mage picks, but Galio's intentions are to shove this wave endlessly, control the river with his jungler, and make plays with his ulti through roaming, two-man, you know, sticking with his jungler. Him and Castle, I bet you are going to be all over this map together.
Okay.
So for him to just easily be able to bully out Kiana and shove this wave without being punished endlessly, like from ranged poke,
Right.
is his ideal scenario.
Okay.
So right here, you already see it. He shoves this wave, he goes and sits in the bush while his jungler takes crab and almost gets the kill on Kiana.
And that chunk really helpful in the 2v2. It's actually going to be 3v3 for Crab as we see Castle engage.
I don't think
onto
Kiana
Poo Poo,
can come
who
back.
Hop away. So Castle with the flash Q forward will kill Nidalee, and now looks to turn on a late Ben. Can run through the wall and apply red buff again, but
Mark Boots still has flash. Is this going to be it? Oh,
I
man.
bet you he was thinking about it.
He was. He said if she continues to walk up towards River, oh my God.
Flash, taunt, hero and the tackle, the Q, the damage, zip the zap goes down, and Mark Boots with a nice play.
You dirty dog.
How did he know they were in there? How did he know she was in there?
I think he saw her walk in and maybe...
But what if she just continued walking to base? Then you're flashing for on a hunch?
Probability. Yeah, like does she... How far... If she continues to leave before basing, then she's just wasting time, right?
Okay, what's going on here? Both junglers are down here, so we're looking at a 3v3 with a TP coming in. That's going to be Mark Boots. Make it a 4v3. So Bone needs to get out. He will use the Lantern to do so, but we still have the devastating charge. We'll go in. A taunt. Skeggy Cougar force splash away, but now Tower's helping out. Ignite goes down on hit him up. Rob and Skeggy Cougar will get the kill. The double goes to Skeggy with the Ignite burning. Man, you wish you could have gotten at least one on Bone. But situation actually goes to the way of MEC despite the Mark Boots teleport because of Tower.
Yeah, I think the play was disengaged by MEC, and they still tried to force something, and it just does not work out in their favor. A little bit too aggressive there.
You know, you're trying to play through Lantern. It's so sad that Lantern actually kills that play, but I think it does. And if you're Galio, you don't want to see the play die just because of Lantern, so you maybe
Especially when you burn the TPR.
Yeah, so you look, and then it's a bit too deep. Tower shoots one too many times. Next thing you know, you're getting ignited. Good turn, but I really hate seeing those kills go on a Skaggy Cougar. Bone, if he was 2-0 right now, would be feeling pretty great. But Thresh able to get Mobies and be on the map. Notice he's running topside. Because look at this. This is classic top lane action.
This is some bullshit right here.
Look at this.
This is my worst nightmare.
Oh, this is some top lane action if I've ever seen it. And yeah, Renekton is waves pushing away from him. And he knows if he walks up to it, he'll die. Brown Man Darius looks for the push now.
Okay, so they're going to look for a dive here. Do you see their jungler in mid? Like I said, shoving the wave in for free. Kiana can't do anything. And what is what?
Nidalee's on her way. Thresh can be there too. I thought Thresh was running straight top. He took a detour. And LeBen's going to look to slide out the back door. We'll have to see because he has no tower to help him now. And it's an effective zone away from this XP. And that's what this is all about now, getting the XP, these minions.
About to be a brawl.
About to see a 4v4 breakout. Everybody but the AD carries are here. Zip the Zap going to take Lantern and think twice about it. And they will get the XP from that wave. So good look from Mad City. They did the setup right.
Yeah, I think that's a good Lantern.
I think, yeah, Lantern.
Yeah, that Lantern, Kiana just being able to walk up a little bit. Thresh got your back. I was a little worried there, but I didn't. Hook
lands, no follow-up yet.
Not worth the risk. I think this Galio is too strong in a lot of these scenarios like this.
Yeah, Galio is really such a solid
Galio is
pick.
one of my, I strongly believe, you know, maybe not in the pro level at this point of the meta. I don't know, but he is just such a top-tier pick for the mid lane, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's a really strong pick.
He's really reliable. He doesn't take that much mechanical skill to play. It's more about your game knowledge. So,
yeah, super solid, especially in that assassin pick, like you said. I mean, if you can't one-tap him and his jungle's around the corner and he has a push on you, it's just tough to deal with here.
Yeah, and it's not like Mark Boots doesn't have the mechanical ability to play anything more difficult, but it's more about the fact that the easier a champ is to play mechanically, the lower your risk for
Bone looking to turn
mistakes.
On a hit him up Rob here with the Moonlight Vigil. A lot of damage. He's about one auto off. Can't close the distance, so he'll turn on a Digital Stain with the Exhaust, who's forced to walk away. Zip the Zap is here. Galio's still in mid lane, so numbers advantage in that sense. The Nidalee will tag up the Drake. Hit him up Rob is just happy he didn't die. And Galio's on his way. It's going to be, do they answer Dragon, or they probably just need to get this bot wave? Oh, so they will attack right through bot lane, but look for a Lantern here. Bone not too afraid. Castle might be in the wrong position. Galio ulti, heroic entrance coming in, but it's still MEC Hysteria looking to turn.
Oh, that damage.
Oh, the flash Kiana here going in, look for the double kill. One kill, but then takes a turret shot and dies to the bomb from Digital Stain. But it's still MEC Hysteria going to come out ahead on this play because they could take down Galio, and finally Bone gets one of these.
Yeah, man, Galio right there just could not get out, just being ping-ponged around by Thresh there.
Okay, is this going to be an assault on Bone from Castle and hit him up Rob? He knows he has a Lantern near, so he can play aggressive. And, you know, mistakes coming out from Mad City, I think. They are looking to make a play on Bone, who just turns with the Moonlight Vigil and takes Braum out of the equation, yet they continue the play. I think because they wanted, they figured, okay, if you're going to take Drake, you have one member there spending that time, we can attack through bot lane, but the Aphelios Thresh combo, and it was actually Kiana getting a window from that.
Yeah.
That turned the tide. So really well played by MEC as we see a gank mid. Flash coming out from the Kane, getting the Kiana very low. Where are the finishing touches? Oh, but she dashed right through Galio, in and out. And Galio drops Mark Boots. Zip the Zap with some beautiful footwork there.
Zip the Zap just played those two guys right there. That's all I got to say. God damn.
Yeah, that was really clean. Dashing through the Galio, I think, before his tackle, and then just dipping and diving.
That dash right there was grabbing the tower for the the W. Yeah.
Kiana could do so many cool things, man.
That was well
champion. This is why we get hyped when we see that get locked. 2v2 here. Bone not afraid. Kiana around the corner. Oh, hook lands on to Braum. His shield's up. It'll go down soon. There's the box. They both got to run through it. Digital Stain. Forced to use both sums. Here comes the Moonlight Vigil. Almost able to top it off. And we see Brown and Darius
2v2.
in a 2v2. This looks good for Kane and Darius for sure. As wants to turn a big flash cue from Brown Man Darius, and that's an easy cleanup. That is a 2v2 you want no business of.
Yeah, that's some Darius stuff right there.
Yeah, Darius so much value in not only the 2v2 but the 1v2. He can almost kill two champions in the right scenario. You add Kane
It did
in the
look
mix.
like he almost could have taken them on right there. I mean, after he got the dunk on, I don't know who he actually killed there, but whoever he dunked right there, I mean, he might have been able to just turn and take the other one out as well.
And you might be thinking, how did they lose that 2v2? It's Renekton Italy. That's one of the strongest 2v2s in the game, which I would say
I wasn't wondering that.
Renekton Italy is the strongest 2v1 in the game, not necessarily 2v2, because what you need to do is stun with Renekton, spear with Italy, one shot. That's what makes you a strong 2v2. If that doesn't happen, if you can't one-shot Darius, and he is naturally a 1v2 champion, and you get counter-ganked, your 2v2 will fall flat. You will lose. And not to mention Brown Man Darius, he's up in farm, and he's comfortable in this matchup. So
he's already out there again, just railing on them. But we see Nidalee kind of hanging out up here, so we might see another 1v2 here in the top lane. Can Darius pull it out?
Also in the mid lane, I think Kiana might be pinched. She could hop a wall. She could go invis. She could just run the tower. 2v2 in the bot lane. These teams are scrapping it out. Try every chance they get. Every time they see each other, hook lands on a Braum, who I believe just uses shield. His ulti will come down, but it's not enough. We're in a 2v1 now. Digital Stain being exhausted. Abelios can't walk forward anymore. Here's a 2v2 in the mid lane, where Pop, Poo-Poo will get chunked extremely low, heals himself, but opened up for a huge Kiana 2-man ultimate. Kiana trades the kill back, and Italy actually lives, so 2 for 1 in the mid lane, and 2 for 0 in the bot lane. That's a 3 for 0 kill trade. Oh, and Zip the Zap going in!
No,
he drops
gets away. I can't
low.
believe that.
No deaths there, but I think across the map try, that was 3 for 0 on the bot side of the map after a 2 for 0 on the top side from MAAD City. So
yeah,
punching back and forth here.
So again, another great early game from MEC here. They do have the first dragon, was a Mountain Drake. I missed that, and we have Cloud Drake in 30 seconds. So
it won't be Cloud Soul. Nice.
Okay, yeah, let's get that Infernal Soul. Really shake things up this game.
Ooh, Kiana with Infernal Soul.
Ooh, spicy.
Wait. Dare I say Infernal is not great for MAAD City?
Yeah, I think they want either.
Maybe Ocean?
Yeah,
they super want Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say Infernal is not great on any team because it's just great,
yeah.
I don't see the application from their champions. Their champions are kind of all in, you know, like they don't just chip at you. Infernal's great on champs that can reliably chip at you. Or one-shot burst. They're kind of in the middle. They're like more of a damage over time comp.
So no hook right now. I mean, do we not? Okay, I see.
What's the game state? It's all about this Drake.
I think so. I think they're trying to get this mid wave in, take control of this mid. That's what Galio's goal is here. Shove that in. And
yeah, look at the price they pay for river control because they don't have mid control.
And here's the thing: I don't know how important that river control is for MEC because the Galio, now that he's in the river, just does so much. I mean, he's hanging out. Look for that ult.
It's blue team. It's Nidalee. It's MEC. It's Area. A huge Kiana ulti. That Kiana ulti was massive. I think MEC wins this as MAAD City is fleeing over the walls. Zip the Zap looking to follow up even more. Okay,
Mark Boots, I've never seen anything more tragic. He takes the plant over the wall, and as soon as he does that, the Infernal Drake spawns and takes the walls down so they can all just walk right through.
I was wondering why you were like gasping.
Dude,
but that
oh my god, that is so unfortunate. I feel for you, buddy.
Oh my goodness, MEC Hysteria. Zip the zap with the Kiana ulti, putting the game on her MF back right there.
Dude,
that was so big.
That is so unfortunate. I can't get over that. Pops the plant over the wall. Infernal Drake drops
the bot lane's dead.
Oh,
MEC's
yeah.
bot lane is guaranteed dead 100%. There's 0 chance. Okay, I was just going to make it funny in case they turned it. But okay, yeah, both members will go down.
It is
the
Dunk City up here for Darius, getting the 2-man ulti, 3-0. Man.
So bot lane just, you know, passing that tri-brush or at least near it with no real cover, no tower to run to, and a Kayn that can run through walls, get behind you. MAAD City are not going out easy. Try the gold is about dead even, but it's MEC Hysteria who seem to gather the cooldowns and use them appropriately when Drake's up. So if they can continue this, and it is Infernal, obviously a great soul on any team.
Yeah, and that Kiana ulti changed everything there, and can continue to do so. I don't think he wants this Infernal Soul on that team. Kiana scaling into this game, picking up some kills. She does have a 300 gold bounty now, though. So Herald going over to Castle. Let's see what he does with this. No more plates, so. What is best option to utilize this for? Hang out for the...
Mark Boots getting a taunt on Thresh, who will get tagged up by Bomb. The ulti, the passive is down, the stun is here, the bomb from Tristana is there, the damage is more than enough. Bone can return with some auto damage, but Mark Boots is going to look to engage on it, gets his flash, and he's free food for Castle. Not the best ARAM mid from MEC Hysteria.
I think they keep this going. Oh no, but Kiana, I didn't see Kiana coming out of left field here.
The Renekton turn, watch Kiana look for a big ulti here as Kayn will enter.
Dude, she could ulti all 3 of them right on that tower if they were really feeling crazy.
She didn't want to mess with turret, I think, when they were down in numbers. Well, they weren't down in numbers at that moment once Galio went down, but yeah, just fights in the mid. Galio taunt getting a ton of value, it seems, you know. Yeah. Things like this, just when games are really tense and mid control is important. There's no limit to how many people teams will send mid. You know, sometimes it's 5 from either team, and you're like, what is even going on? As Zip the Zap looking for some poke, putting himself out of position.
Oh, they're getting this
but he turns with the ulti. He's looking to kill Hit 'em Up Rob. There's no ignite on him, so Hit 'em Up Rob will walk away, and it is a 1-for-0 with that fatty shutdown going on in Tristana. Not what you want to see for MEC Hysteria, and it was all for some poke in the mid lane try.
Yep. And now I think they're going to drop the... Okay, yeah, dropping Herald. Looking to take this mid tower, and then what? What is the play after this? I mean, take it and leave, or are they going to get hits off on the next one?
So you go bot wave, bring that up, and then you take control of the red jungle quadrant right now while they deal with Herald. Yes,
Castle
you get the
already
second charge.
on it.
Yeah, because if you can control that quadrant before Drake comes up, you see it's up in 1:20. Now's the perfect time to get mid and bot pushed and vision control. Another thing you could do is look for a tempo reset. Make sure your items are purchased, your wards are restacked, and you are full resources on your way to Drake as fast as possible. And what they kind of did was disperse onto the map a bit. They're sending Brownman Darius top, which shows me prioritization on his XP and gold over Drake. If they see Brownman Darius in the top lane, he does not have TP. This would tell MEC Hysteria that they would have a numbers advantage if they send 5 to Drake. But again, it's 50 seconds, right?
Yeah, so what do they look for here? Does he just shove this in and then start walking down, or do they play it like
He could go Bear. Yeah, he could go Drake. He could recall, run to Drake. He still has
now someone has to respond to top lane, and it looks like it will be Renekton, but he's not going to have TP in time, I don't think. He's got about, I mean, he's got a little sliver left on that cooldown, but I don't know if it's going to be up in time.
Yeah, so actually the push... Darius running top, I take that back. Doesn't show that they're like prioritizing this or that. It's just he had a 40-second window, so it takes him 10 seconds to push, 10 to back, and 20 to run to Drake. He'll be there right on time.
It just felt closer for some reason.
It did.
After that other play, you're just like, okay, Dragon is like about to be up there. The play is going to happen here any minute.
Well, the play is going to happen here any second because all team are here except for Renekton. Like you said, his TP is just coming up in a few seconds, so maybe his team will have to buy time. But that buys space for MAAD as they clear out wards, which are very crucial. They start up Drake. It's 3K. There's no Renekton TP yet. And the rush play from MAAD City, yeah, I mean, your Renekton needs to already be there unless you're planning on giving. But they kind of gambled, right? Like, oh, I have TP 12 seconds after Drake is up, so we should be fine. Well, they rushed it, and it took about 10 seconds, so... losing out there, but getting mid-turret. A nice trade you like to see.
Castle,
here comes the possible engage. Castle with the tag up. The Braum ulti comes in that cut, but the hook lands on Renekton, and that's going to be the focus. Kiana comes over the wall, decent ulti, but it got avoided by a few. Mark Boots with the taunt here. That's a Phelios in the front line, dropping almost instantly. Kiana chasing Kane around, but will find nothing. Digital Stain with a hop in, and Brown Man Darius is just ghosting around.
Dunk this man!
Yeah, here comes the dunk. That's a double kill, and it might just be another Brown Man Darius game as we see a nice Galio taunt looking to set up more frags here as Mark Boots walks away.
Oh no, this man is...
Zip to Zap, getting his turn of the pull-in and dunk treatment from Darius, and what you have there is an unchecked Darius in a scattered
Baron,
fight.
question mark?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that's the call try, so they will start it up. They have Galio and Braum on the way. 3 members dead. Make that 2 as Bone just respawns. They need to book straight there. Baron's going down. Not the fastest I've ever seen, but fast enough. Thresh will
the
show
only
up.
one there in time is Thresh, so...
Yeah, and that is Baron, and it just started in the mid again. I mean, you have Braum ulting in that choke. Kiana looked to turn, but that, commits the team to the fight, and let's see what happens here. Skygate's looking to be aggressive with the Lantern, the Flay. Hit him up, Rob. Flashes. Digital Stain looking to open up. Hook goes wide. Okay, I think both teams a bit apprehensive.
Digital Stain there.
What's that?
Just walking right into Thresh like that.
Yeah, they kind of turned the corner at the same time, and her eyes were definitely on Aphelios there, and kind of like bumped, kind of like hugged each other there for a second, but we'll have to see. I think the Renekton with the flash stun probably means Castle that he can run through a wall. He's actually pretty fast. He turns and kills the Renekton.
Is he going to get a 2-piece here? Oh my god.
My goodness, Castle.
A triple kill for Castle here, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, holy. I was not expecting that damage, and I could tell neither were you.
No, because I thought he'd be dead. He was
I did not think he was going to turn that.
Yeah, it's blue Kane.
Dude.
This is the Kane we've seen competitive now, I'm
Oh
pretty sure.
my.
The knock up
this
into
is,
the Kane damage,
guys,
more follow-up. Zip the Zap is going to go down, and this is going to be MAAD City. They're looking to advance on the Nexus turrets, and to me it appears the game is going to be over.
We got 9 seconds on Renekton and 5 on Bone. Is that enough? I mean, they have Baron,
Aphelios can maybe
all
one-shot
members.
the wave. Aphelios can maybe one-shot the wave.
Dude.
It could be defendable.
I don't know.
He tries with the Moonlight Vigil, but it gets eaten by the Braum Shield, and he gets pulled in by the Darius. This is GG as all MEC members fall flat.
God, these
Nexus
guys
will
are
be
crazy.
exposed, and MAAD City run it up the gut once again to close out the semifinals finals round 1 in a 3-0 win.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, wow.
MAAD City, impeccable game again. I mean, you're setting some pretty high standards for yourself.